Hey guys, how's it going? It's Sav here, and I've got some exciting footage, gameplay, exclusive, lots of other big words that sound exciting for you guys, because yesterday I got a chance to play some Crash Bandicoot Remastered. The Insane Trilogy is coming soon, guys. I got a chance, thanks to Activision, to go down to a kind of a gameplay event where I got a chance to play some of the levels that come out very soon to get a real taste for what is coming later this year. So let's jump straight in, guys. This first level is Double Header, okay? The popular level, I think it's 15, level 15 from Warped, the third game in the Crash series. Now, I tried to speedrun the 3 levels you're going to see today. There's also, I think, Orange Asphalt, and there's also Gone Tomorrow as well. It didn't quite all go to plan. There were a few deaths, like this one here. Got kissed, a new animation, got kissed, turned to a prince, but I died by a giant frog, got splattered into the screen by a big giant wielding bad guy. And he's actually quite fun. This is some new things you can actually look for in the Crash series as well, dudes, because they've really tweaked a few things, the Vicarious Visions guys. In the game, you're going to notice that are slightly different from the originals, right? So, for instance, that two clubbed, double-headed bat guy in the original only had one club. Now he's got two. These little tweaks they've done to make it a bit more immersive, a bit more modern day as well, a bit more challenging in some respects as well. Talking of challenging, they actually talked a lot about the DDA dynamic as well. I think it's dynamic death animation or something. Basically, if you I didn't realize this was a thing. If you are not that great at Crash Bandicoot or this game, these 3 titles, if you're not very good, apparently the game's algorithms, like the inbuilt AI, makes it a bit easier for you if you're sucking really badly. So if you're kind of like, if you're taking a lot of like deaths, the mask, you'll get that when you start a new level. If you've died loads of times, it'll give you little bonus power-ups and things that you have that to give you a bit of a boost when you come into the level, which I think is quite cool. And if you're like smashing your way through it, it's going to be brutal on you, dude. It's going to be brutal. As you can see, though, this very famous level, Double Header. Oh, this is cool as well. You shoot Merlin, and his clothes come off. I love that animation. These are all little brand new fun things that you can find out in the game, which is really, really cool. We were invited down to play this. This is actually all my footage here. You're seeing me trying to speed run this level right here, right now. I'm doing okay. If you guys, when you get the game, do better, I want to know about it. Comment below whether you think you can do better than me in my finishing time. You're going to see in just a second. But we had a lot of things unlocked as well. We had like bazookas unlocked and giant kind of like ground slams and that kind of stuff too. But the first thing that you're going to notice I found, particularly like with this level, and you'll see Orange Asphalt next, the motorbike level we got to play. The graphics just look so much better. I think that's the main thing with these games. The graphics they just look great. I mean, compared to the original, which was quite pixelated. It was PS1, PS2 kind of era, wasn't it? It wasn't particularly. It wasn't the the best in the world when it came to animation. But now these things have really improved in modern day, made for next gen consoles, as you can see right here. But I'm about to blast my way through to the end of this level, and I finish in a time of bum 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 bum. What was it? 154.57. Not bad. Sav smashed it. Wasn't bad at all. 154.57. Can you beat it? Let me know if you do in the comments below. But that was the very first level we got a chance to play with. The next one is Orange Asphalt. Okay, Orange Asphalt is a motorbike racing level. I think it was level 21. Oh, no, it was level 22. Level 22 from Warped as well. This is ultimately a racing level. Okay, now they were saying to us, I thought I did okay. This took me a while to get a good score here. I kept crashing into police vehicles. You're going to see very shortly that there's a few mishaps happen, but you can see once again like the beautiful sunset, like the graphics. This desert kind of highway looks that's not good. The desert highway looks really, really like gorgeous. The whole thing does. It looks a lot more kind of orange. That sunset really accentuates the orange asphalt, as the title says. But yeah, for me, for me, Crash, I very much played the first kind of couple of games. I didn't really play I didn't really play much of Warped, but I'm definitely going to. I'm going to speedrun the nuts out of this puppy. I loved it. Honestly, I love platform games so much, and this was perfect for me. As I mentioned, the team were on hand to give us some kind of tips and do's and don'ts and things, and new things they've upgraded and changed differently. This level actually was kind of, everyone agreed, this actual Orange Asphalt level is quite tricky. That's awful. That's a bad Crash. The level it's quite a tricky one, but I did okay. I think I came second at the end of this. I was down there with a few friends, one of them being Codename Pizza, my man Pizza, who got first place and tore me to shreds. But that happens. It was an off day for me. But we all really enjoyed this level. Obviously, racing is like, you're very, Crash Bandicoot is very synonymous for collecting the apples, jumping in the boxes, the masks. That was my impression of the mask thing. And yeah, it was a great opportunity to play like a different kind of level. They were really giving us a different kind of experience, a kind of a unique experience. 3 different levels they've handpicked to say this really showcases the different elements that are going to come your way when the game comes out later on this year. But you know for a fact, 3 Crash Bandicoot games like laced to the nines. Here we go, second place. Almost first. Laced to the nines with new revitalized content. It just looks amazing, so I'm excited for it. My time was 1 minute 36:13. Did you get better? Let me know when the game comes out if you can beat my 1:36:13. You probably can. That was not great. And lastly, this is Gone Tomorrow. Okay, this is like level 21. This took me so long to finish because these levels, when you're speedrunning, when you click those clocks and you speedrun, if you die, that is it. That you start from the beginning of the game. Now this here as well, guys, I'm showing you this as well, highlight here. I'll show you the actual full speed run in a second. This right here is me actually collecting, finding, you're going to unlock different jewels and gems and collect those as you go. I found the green gem that released this new kind of pathway to an upper level to try and find the diamond. You're going to see it in a second here. There's a little kind of like secret kind of platform just here. I take the platform, whisked off. I just want to show you this because it's not part of the speed run. Obviously, my time's still ticking and it's not doing me any favors time-wise. But you're seeing like what this is like actually being on these different levels, these different aspects of the game. You can unlockable kind of areas you can find. I'm sure you guys know them from the original games anyway, but these are kind of like the revamped versions of. All these things make a huge difference when it comes to getting through the levels quickly. But it was just falling off the sides. It was killing me. It was killing me. But yeah, the team were really, really helpful. We talked loads as well. We got a Q&A session about the game as well. We were talking about, you know, how if there was any pressure, kind of revitalising, revamping such a famous, popular series or character, because there must be quite a lot of pressure because there's a lot of nostalgia attached to it. You know, people are going to be wanting to get the authentic Crash Bandicoot experience. Whereas there's also new gamers, the brand new generation of platform gamers who, like kids and young adults, I'm sure, will jump into this as well, wanting a really good experience. I've got the diamond. Really good experience from a brand new perspective too, because you would have heard of Crash. You know, recently he's come out. He was in Uncharted 4 earlier this year. That kind of bonus Easter egg level. I don't know if you guys saw that or not, but the Easter egg level that Crash was in there. There's also he was in Skylanders. He's a sensei in the Skylanders Imaginators as well. So he's been slowly introduced back into the world of video games recently, and now with the remastered Insane Trilogy, he's got his own like 3-game smash here. I mean, I think the difference is we've had like the last few years, we've had other games like DuckTales and other kind of old school games that have been brought back to life again. But Crash is different because you're getting 3, I guess, massive games, and they look so good. They're fun to do. The time trial aspect I'm all over as well. So I think this is one of the ones that I'm most excited for. I think a lot of people are really excited for this. It was, as I said, with Uncharted 4, when that Easter egg happened, people played Uncharted 4, a beautiful game, an amazing game, but for us, all we cared about was like, did you play the Crash level? Did you find the Crash special level? And if you haven't done so, please look for it. It's great. It brings back a lot of memories. But that's one of the things, that he's one of those characters that gets you really excited because it's one of the true platformers, one of the original platformers if you were a PS1 or 2 gamer, or 3 for that extent as well. He was a fundamental part of growing up, really. Like for me, at least, anyway, my age. Why am I shooting these boxes and ruining my times? This is stupid. I was trying to get as many boxes as I could as well, because I thought, you know, if I can unlock these boxes, that definitely adds to my final score. Which in reality, no one's going to count my boxes. No one will count that at all. But yeah, it was cool. It was cool. But I was really, really appreciative that we got a chance with Activision to come down and play this game, because I think everyone's been really hyped for it. There's a lot of big games coming out this year. Activision alone have got the likes of, you know, COD, World War II, and Destiny 2, and all that kind of stuff coming out. This is a title which isn't obviously going to be as revolutionary as those ones, or probably as popular to an extent as well, of course. But I loved it. I think it was a really simple, easy, fun game to play, which I, you know, as I said, 3 levels in, I could see myself playing this for hours and hours. Here I am speed running, trying to get through. This is this way we saw earlier on to the green gem. Now I'm getting a bit further. I'm almost at the end of the level, so I'm getting there. Time's not great though. Time's not great. As I was going, I was checking out things like the perspective as well. Like one of the things they were pointing out to us as well, were the likes of when you in this level kind of run past like glass, there's now a reflection of Crash Bandicoot in the glass, and these little kind of tweaks that really make it a next-gen kind of updated version. You can see these little kind of tweaks they've done to make it kind of be like, okay, I'm looking out for that, like we saw earlier on with like different animations surrounding death sequences, like, you know, when, you know, your shoes, when you fall in a chasm, your shoes fall and fly in the air, wizards' robes come off. Yeah, I like it. And it was it's a lot of fun. It's cool. And there we go, the end level, 2 minutes 16:43. Not bad for Sap. Not bad for Sap. Can you beat it though? Let me know. And that is the first few levels we've had a chance to see exclusively. ahead of its release date. I believe the Crash Bandicoot N. Sane Trilogy comes out on the 30th of June, so just after E3. And we're going to see a bit of a trailer here now as I put up for you guys. You can see the difference, some of the animations difference, how it used to be and how it is now, and the updates they've had with the game. I mean, there's so many things to get excited about in this. There's so many new levels. There is so many new kind of tweaks, so many new ways that you can do speed runs and get a chance to play these old games that you can see on the screen there. That are, look at the animations, how it used to be and how it is now. That there's been a massive graphical update. It's huge. Which it looks more. The thing is, that's kind of sad is that you kind of look at the graphics now from Crash, the new version that's coming out, and you think, I kind of expect that now. That's how the next gen platformers should be looking. But you can't say you didn't love those pixelated, blurred colours of old. My God, I miss those days. Not. But yes, it's great. It was great. I really thanked Activision as well. Obviously, as I said, loads of big games come out this year. This is going to be on their slate of things to get excited about. Not as big as COD Destiny 2, but it's going to be a big hitter, particularly for kids. As I mentioned earlier on, Crash has slowly been introduced to them through different means. Obviously, Vicarious Visions makes Skylanders as well, Imaginators. He's a sensei. Uncharted 2, we saw he was crammed into that as well, that little Easter egg, which was really good fun too. If you guys have enjoyed this video, please make sure to smash that like button. Smash it if you're looking forward to Crash Bandicoot coming out as well, the N. Sane Trilogy. Subscribe for loads more videos, and I'll see you soon. Stay savage. I'll see you.